I'm going to be presenting my analysis and insights on my newest project, Waveconn Telecom Analysis. Welcome to my presentation. Take a look on my agenda. I'm going to be covering the introduction, problem statement, what are the different KPIs that we are going to see, the effect of different plans, my insights and recommendations. Introduction. Waveconn Telecom is one of the leading players in the telecommunication industry. They recently launched 5G network in the area to better serve their customers. It has been a few months after the launch of 5G in the area, and we have the data. We have collected the data on the revenue per month and number of total subscribers per month for the past 8 months. Now we are going to analyze this data and we want to find the impact of the 5G launch on the overall revenue for the company. We want to study different KPIs and find the underperforming ones that changed after the launch. And we also want to analyze the different plans that is offered by a Waveconn and to find the plans that are performing well and underline the plans that are not performing well and to suggest whether to continue or look for different plans. Here you can see the dashboard for Waveconn Telecom Analysis. All the currencies given are in Indian rupees. The total revenue is shown. The main KPIs are total revenue, average revenue per user, total active users, total unsubscribed users, and I have also chosen to display the revenue before 5G and after the launch of 5G, and the change in percentage is also mentioned to easily visualize. And MA is the monthly average. There is also a breakdown by city and the monthly trend is shown here. Here is my comparison analysis of before the launch of 5G and after the launch of 5G. We have data for 4 months before launch and 4 months after launch. Let's start from total active users. We can see that we had 84.4 million users, active users before the launch, but which decreased to 77.4 million users. The total unsubscribed users is also like 5.6 before 5G, but after the launch of 5G, 7 million users have unsubscribed. This data is for the 4 months before launch and 4 months after launch. It does not overlap each other. Okay, the revenue follows a similar trend, but there is a slight decrease in revenue even though we have lost so many subscribers and the total number of active subscribers have decreased so much. We have managed to somewhat maintain the revenue and it is lagging by a difference of 0.1 billion. And also we can see that average revenue per user has risen from 190 rupees to 211 rupees. This can be attributed to certain plans, certain high costing plans which are performing well. If we can find and highlight those plans and market it, we can achieve bigger revenues. Here's a heat map visual showing the split up of monthly revenue per plan. As you can see, they have Waveconn has plans from P1 to P13. They have been continuing the plans from P1 to P7, but plans P8 to P10 have been discontinued after the launch of 5G. But they have introduced newer plans P11 to P13 instead of those. And we can also note that plans P1, P2, P3 are performing really well from the color of purple. Plans P4 and P5 are kind of doing good. Plans P6 and P7 have been decreasing after the launch of 5G. The revenue from plans P6 and P7 have been decreasing. Those are some plans that they need to take a look and see if they can promote it better, or is it worth promoting better, or is it worth shutting down and focusing the efforts on better performing plans like P11 and P12. The newly launched plans P11 and P12 are really doing good and they are also giving higher revenue. P13 is a new launch plan, but it is giving somewhat okay revenue. For further analysis, I have used Power BI's newest update here. It is an update on clustered column chart. Here you can easily visually compare the difference between the two parts, that is the revenue for the 4 months before launch and revenue for the 4 months after launch. It is very easily comparable and also can be visually shown. If it is growing, I have shown in green, and if it is lagging, I have shown it in red. The white bar represents the 4 months revenue before the launch of 5G, and the black bar represents the revenue after 5G. And it can also be seen that the newly launched 3 plans P11 through P13 shows a 100% increase because they didn't have a prior data, and also the plans that were shut down P8 to P10 shows 100% decrease because they are discontinued plans. Let's take a look on active plans. Plans P1, as mentioned earlier, shows a 31.6% increase in the revenue, which is a good plan that we can continue. Plans P11 and P12 are also good performing plans. Plans P2, P3, even though they have decreased in revenue, but it is significantly negligible. So those are some plans I would continue also. The plans P5 through P7, especially P7, shows 73% decrease in revenue. It would be better if we drop the plan P7 and focus our resources on the plans that are performing well. Maybe we can put more resources on plan P5, P4, since it is a slight drop, and see if we can bring more customers. Here are my insights and recommendations. Based on the revenue, the plans P1 and P11 are the best performing plans, followed by P2, P3 and P12. My recommendations would be as follows. We can give offers to new customers so they can try out 5G. This can include promotion of the sale of compatible device, as 5G requires separate device than the ones that they currently have. So if we offer the device at a discount price and we give discount initially for the customers to try out 5G, we can gain more customers this way. And also city-wise revenue study. Each city will have different needs based on the population. So city-wise, we need to study the revenue and promote the plans based on the needs of the particular city. We can promote 5G in urban cities, as the need for fast connecting would be ideal for the people in urban cities. Whereas for people in rural cities, they would be more interested in plans that are more affordable to them. So if we take these factors into account and promote the plans based on these recommendations, I am sure we can increase the revenue for the company. Thank you so much for watching my insights.